はい。Moje Rochdale. Sergio. Portvale, moja bivša ekipa. Sad je da po pički. Sad ćemo ih jebemo.
So the first half about to begin. Into the attacking third. Just looking at the last 5 league games for the home team, Alan, 5 points accrued. That means 10 points dropped.
It does if you look on that side of things, and I think you've got to as well, because this team for me is better than that.
Could get his cross in now. And in goes the cross. That is a tackle and a half. That's good defensive play from the cross. Checking back on the stats for the visitors, Alan. 6 points from their last 5 league games. It's not over-impressive, is it?
No, it's not. And they'll look back on those 5 games and think of where they could have done better, much better.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations.
And it will go into the middle now.
Who will arrive at the stadium on the 11th of the month.
Referee has blown and he's given the free kick. He wants it back from his teammate, and there it is, it's come back. That's a decent challenge by the opponent. To the wingman, supported through the centre. Return pass. Cross coming in now. And that's what the coach would want, to stop the supply into the middle. He's looked to change the point of this attack. Could be a yellow card here for that foul. It's yellow from the ref.
Oh, without question.
And it is a goal kick. across it. The keeper really stretched and he's made a fine diving save. And a corner given by the referee. Well, the goalkeeper can hang on to that. Close range chance. He's cleaned up here, hasn't he, with that clearance. And the fourth official has held up the board to say 4 more minutes. Corner given. Now comes the goalkeeper to deal with the corner. Here's the chance to get in the cross. And in goes the cross. And he's headed it goalwards. I'll never be afraid. And there is the half-time whistle. 0-0 at the break. Well, that has been a long first 45 minutes. Not too many goal chances and not too many real passages of play to get us excited.
No, nearly nodded off there, I've got to say, in that first 45 minutes. Just hope it gets better.
Going on the field is number 28.
Time now for the second half to start. Now they've got the ball back, what can they do from here? The away team want to make a change. It's a chance, got to be. Oh, fantastic goal. Teams factor in their defenders getting some goals. Now this fella's got one at an important time.
Yeah, and not too many. Bit of a collector's item for this lad, so no wonder he's happy.
Easy decision, free kick. On the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting ready to come on. He can lay it off to the supporting player. Here's an opportunity maybe, in with a chance, and it's in, off the bar. It's over the line, off the underside of the bar, goal!
I think the keeper thought he might get a hand on this, but no chance in the end.
And it's 2-0 here.
Bomba. Bomba, bomba.
Home team ready to make a change. It's a quick break. Here's the chance. And the keeper's pulled that one out of the bag.
Substitution on the field.
Referee has pointed for a corner.
Number 9.
Well held by the goalkeeper. That back heel not quite working out. Well, the game can be influenced so often by substitutes. The home team They're going to perhaps gamble on that working for them now. Adler. That's a decent challenge by the opponent. Whipped out wide. Good ball to stretch the opposition. Where there's life, there's hope, but there's not much life in the game.
It's time for the Alamo. By the looks of it, they need a goal and they're piling everybody forward.
Well, they're still trailing and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick. Got to be. Threw himself in front of the shot. Good block. Couldn't keep it in because the defender was so close to it. Well, there's still time to hit back in this game, and they're going to try and do it with a substitute. The ref blows for the free kick. That's going to be a yellow card for this player.
We can't have any complaints.
Goes for goal. There's still a chance after the save.
The fourth official has indicated at least 5 minutes of added time.
It's back, it's their ball again through good intercepting play. Could open them up. Great ball. In with a chance. That's no way to get back into the match. So it has finished here at 2-0, and a very good game it was.
Who's playing who in the N-Power League One? The league leaders, Barnsley, visit 17th placed Walsall, while second placed Bournemouth host 10th placed Colchester United. In third place, Portsmouth are at home to 9th placed Crewe Alexandra. 4th placed Chesterfield travel to 15th placed Hartlepool United.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of League One. It's Rochdale against Coventry City. The hosts are unbeaten at home so far in this campaign. Can they maintain that record today? So without further ado, we're off to the stadium. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
He normally would play, but I think the suggestion from the club and maybe from the player himself is that he's coming to the end of what's been a really distinguished career, only on the bench today.
Yeah, I mean, there's a time for everybody, and maybe the legs are just letting him down a touch now, but the skill's still there, that's without question.
Found his teammate well. Defender, here's the chance, and the block there, stopping a goal, I think. Back to him again. O'Brien. And now a throw-in. Alan, what do you think about his form recently?
Been struggling, hasn't he? It's not the kind of form that we've become accustomed to with this lad. I don't know what's going on.
Here's the cross. And as the centre came in, the defender was well placed to deal with it. Well, that'll be a throw. It's sloppy at the back here.
Yeah, I don't think he'll look back on that with fondness.
Well, that's gone behind for a corner. Excellent positioning, and the interception is made. That's out of danger there with that clearance. Haynes. And that will be a throw. He's controlling the play here. His teammates just borrow the ball for a few moments and then give it back to the main man. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. He might be through. It's a turnover of possession here. I think this visiting team are really going to be a handful for the home side. When you look at their record, the last 5 league games, they've got 10 points.
Yeah, they've got a bit of steel about them this side, and they won't be easy to beat at all here.
O'Brien. There's been a penalty involving Portsmouth.
It's a penalty for Crew Alexandra. He's put the ball down on the spot. Come on, can you score? Oh no, it's too close to the goalkeeper. Far too central. Great save. 28 minutes played. It remains 0-0.
Cheers, Alan. It's a free kick here in a scoring position. There's no doubt about that. Here's the shot. And the defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Couldn't put it on to the target.
Oh, unlucky. He's lost his marker, and he's done ever so well to do that, but the final bit was eluding him.
O'Brien. To Thomas. Matthew Lund. And it's going to be his throw here. He's got it back again. O'Brien. Good link up. And here's the shot. That's courageous goalkeeping to come out where the boots are flying.
It's so important for the modern-day keeper to adopt a good starting position and to act as the sweeper for that back four.
3 minutes of added time.
Good forward play from them. Haynes. That's good defensive play from the cross. So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal. Half-time, the teams are level. Where do we see a breakthrough coming for one of these sides?
Well, it's difficult really to see after that first 45 minutes of...
And the ball is on the roll again, and the second half is underway. There has been a sending off at Doncaster.
It's a sending off for Doncaster Rovers. They're down to 10 men. 49 minutes played. It remains 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Excellent positioning, and the interception is made. He's controlling the play here. His teammates just borrow the ball for a few moments and then give it back to the main man. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Alan, your view on the attempt at goal? Randall. Free Ian Lowcroft. He's got to step in now for the moment.
Number 13.
And the cross comes in now. It's in! Brilliant header! Oh, a great goal, Alan.
It was a great delivery into the box from that left-hand side.
It's where they look dangerous.
It was the anticipation as well, wasn't it? Just to get in front of his man.
And the score is 1-0. To Thomas. Well, he slipped his man. Opportunity here. Here's the chance.
Bože me sačuvaj, retarda.
Cycle trip. The guys say they've been chasing everyone now for their
1-1 the
sponsorship
score.
money.
Cannon.
Kako odmah dobijam gol, nevjerovatno.
Thomas.
Ne možeš umati gol.
And a quick return pass. Well, that's a real tussle for the ball there. Haynes. Finch. Wilkinson. It's everyone back for this team now. And Alan Smith, perhaps you'd do the same if you were the manager.
Well, we say it often enough, but maybe time now to park the bus, to try and see themselves through this match.
Well, that's widened the game here, and they've got it to the wide man well. Wilkinson. Goal news from Portsmouth.
It's the second goal for Crew Alexandra. 9 minutes remain. 2-0.
Cheers, Alan. And we have 9 remaining minutes. Randall.
Kad je nazad vrati, ubio bi ga.
It's his speciality, isn't it? The back heel like that. Comes off more often pegging here thanks to the
Sve bi vas
goalkeeper's
pobio
save.
sada.
Well, the best keepers step forward at the most important times, and this was a vital stage of the match.
So little between these two teams. It's been an absolute thriller. And these
Vidi ovo.
last few minutes should be along the same
Jebem
lines.
ti sve da ti jebem više. Vidio dvojicu.
The fourth official has indicated 1 minute as mid-time.
Vidi ga, smrdljivko. Puši bre, kurac.
On the attack again.
Ajde, no je rešeno je, ajde jebem mamu.
And it's ended in a draw as the final whistle goes.
Momentalno.
Let's see who's playing who in the English Football League One. The league leaders, Barnsley, host 10th placed Doncaster Rovers. In third place, Crewe Alexandra entertain 12th placed Hartlepool United. Fourth placed Shrewsbury Town are at home to 7th placed Brighton and Hove Albion.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. We should have a fine game for you today. Here's the kickoff, and the game is underway. It's Wycombe Wanderers playing today, and they play Rochdale. Scott McBeanie is the man with the whistle. Chance to cross it. He's going to cross it. And that is now a goal kick. And in the news, because speculation about him finishing his career.
I mean, only he knows when it's right. He might be feeling his body. You know, you need to think long and hard before making such a big decision.
A touch off the player and out. And it'll go into the middle now. Terrific header and a tremendous save.
Well, he couldn't have headed it any better, but the keeper was equal to it.
Rochdale, well, they'd like a victory this week because last time out at home they couldn't find a winning goal. They drew against Coventry.
Yeah, the 1-1 draw, there was plenty of room for improvement, but the manager's been talking up their team, and I think they'll win here.
Here's Brown. Foley. Referee sees that as a foul, and it is a free kick. He is the Governor-General of this team. Passed it, gets it back, passes it again, wants it back. Wheeler. stepped in. One back very quickly. Now Brown. Didn't hesitate, did he, with that challenge? Sending off at Barnsley.
It's a red card.
That'll be a free kick. He's got support through the middle. That's really well done. Good defending. And Smith. Goal news from Barnsley.
It's a goal for Barnsley. 36 minutes played. 1-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Carson. It's a quick break. Did well. Stop that. It's a poor run, really, isn't it, for the home team? 2 points in the last 5 league games.
Yeah, it's been disappointing. It's been poor, actually, and the manager might be scratching his head.
Fabulous clearance.
The fourth official is indicating at least 2 minutes of added time.
And there is the half-time whistle, 0-0 at the break. Half-time then, it's just as you predicted, Alan, really.
Has left the building.
And the ball is on the roll again, and the second half is underway. Alan, what do you think about his form recently?
Been struggling, hasn't he? It's not the kind of form that we've become accustomed to with this lad. I don't know what's going on.
Well, that's widened the game here, and they've got it to the wide man well. Here's the chance. Well, the keeper got a touch to it to make the save. Corner. He's reached it well. Foley. Substitution that the home side want to make. Carson. That's a real tussle for the ball. Got to be. The goal here could be absolutely crucial. It would put them in front, of course.
Going on now is number 5.
Well, the referee has produced a red card in the game, being watched by Alan McInally.
It's a red card for the home team. They're down to 10 men. 63 minutes played. It remains 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Wheeler. There's some potential in this move. Oh, in goes the cross. Tried to steer it in with the volley. He's got to it, and he's claimed the ball too. Foley. I see a substitute coming on for the away team here. And he will be adjudged offside here. Close, but got to get the movement timed a little bit better. Cannon.
In our Lucky Seat competition, seat G221. Congratulations, Aaron Jensen.
One back very quickly. I've seen players wilt at this stage of a game, and he is wilting. In at goal, in with a chance. Splendid goal here.
Well, he's just placed that first time, guided it into the bottom right-hand corner.
Well, that's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0. Foley. Here's Brown. We know how many late goals come in this. Here's the chance. Goodness me, it's hit the post. Goes for goal.
Ne mogu da verujem opet.
He's playing his last season here, talking about retirement, but surely not when he's playing like this.
You wouldn't think so, would you, if you don't have to? And when you're in this kind of form, why would you retire?
A goal from Port Vale.
It's a goal for Bury. 7 minutes remain. 1-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Abdul. He can lay it off to the supporting player. Here he is with a chance. Got to be. Oh, the shot was blocked.
Mršu
Well, this would be the
pičku
time to
materinu.
take the lead. Right in quickly to try and win the ball back. In Chunkum, it's a quick break. Well, time for one last attack now. They're looking for a late winner. Can they get it? Wheeler. Here's the shot. Well, got in the way, great block. Here's the cross. He's got out there quickly and stopped the ball coming in.
Verovatno, čim povedim ja dobijam nogu. Se nosite u pičku materinu više. Ha, bog te jebo.
Who's playing who in the N-Power League One?
Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler, and a big welcome to you to this match. Our match for you today, Rochdale. They play Chesterfield. Rochdale back in action again after their last game, which was away, and they drew against Wycombe Wanderers.
Yeah, positive to take from the 1-1, and I do fancy them for a victory here.
Well, this is how the home team shape up. He's been in very, very disappointing form. I think he's surprised that he's been picked for the starting 11 here.
Well, sometimes you just got to try and play your way through these periods of bad form. Sometimes you're not able to, but he's got to keep his head up, keep his chin up.
Good defensive play, but I have to say poor attacking play in the first place. In with a chance, made the set, volley's a goal.
Šta je odbijaš tako jebote, tata?
We knew he was talented, we knew he was exciting, and been able to show that with the first opportunity here.
Early goals, very important in matches. They open them up, and this one's only taken 7 minutes to come.
And the player working hard to stay in possession.
Henry. And it's going to be his throw here. Alan, what do you think about his form recently?
Been struggling, hasn't he? It's not the kind of form that we've become accustomed to with this lad. I don't know what's going on.
Cross is blocked here. A touch off the player and out. Here's the chance. Great goalkeeping. Well, they're a goal up. Now they've got a corner here. Goalkeeper hasn't had to move for that. Made the challenge well. Checking back on the stats for the visitors, Alan. 6 points from their last 5 league games. It's not over-impressive, is it?
No, it's not. And they'll look back on those 5 games and think of where they could have done better, much better.
Goal news from Berry.
It's a goal for Coventry City. 24 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Carson. Just coming into your picture there, Austin Bailiff, the referee, to deal with the situation now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please refrain from throwing objects from the stands.
Chipping away this home team, haven't they? 6 points from the last 5 games.
Not what you call spectacular, but solid, and a basis to maybe kick on.
Played into the middle. Doom. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble when the ball gets to here. Great opportunity, got to be. Now level, that is the equalising goal.
And what a strike that was. It's just arrowed into that right-hand side of the goal.
Well, that was the equaliser, and it's 1-1. Support that he might want through the middle, and the cross is in, and he's met it with his head wide of the post.
Oh, the side of that goal was absolutely gaping.
I think, Alan, the home team need a win. A couple of draws in their last two games. It's slightly unsatisfactory.
Yeah, and I think they...
Dangerous moment. In with a chance. Cleared for a corner.
There'll be at least 4 minutes of added time.
Possibly.
Ale jebem mu matkę gdzieś.
Well, the ref's given a foul here, and it's a bad one, yellow.
Yeah, no surprise there at all.
Well, everything to play for in the second half. We've reached half-time at 1-1.
Coming up at
Half-time,
there'll be a
and
display
with
from
the
the
second half to come, you just wonder whether anything's going to show between. So here we go with the second half. Referee has pointed for a free kick here. Henry. Cardoso. Well, there's some drama in the game being watched by our good friend Alan McInally. A sending off, I believe. Alan.
It's a red card for the visitors. They're down to 10 men. 51 minutes played. It remains 1-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Yang. That's a real tussle for the ball. Oh, in goes the cross. Goodness me, it's hit the post. Fabulous clearance. Could be dangerous. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. Carson. And it will go into the middle now. Good. Handling of the shot by the goalkeeper. Well, the game can be influenced so often by substitutes. The home team are going to perhaps gamble on that working for them now. News of a goal from Swindon.
It's a goal for Swindon Town. 65 minutes played. 1-1.
Thanks, Alan. Cardoso. Yang. It's gone out to the wingman. Too eager, too early offside.
You just want your striker to to delay that run. He is pretty quick. He can afford to give the defender another yard.
Cannon. Yang. Henry. And that was a very well-timed tackle. That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. Good passing here. What a chance here. Excellent positioning, and the interception is made. Been a terrific contest this match, and it could have a fantastic end to it as well. So close. Goal news from Peterborough.
It's a goal for Peterborough United. 3 minutes remain. 1-1.
Cheers, Alan. Well, the player's gone down, and he could well have damaged a muscle. It's a foul. It's got to be a free kick. Well, it could be that decisions like this will decide the game. We're going to see a tactical... And in comes the header. Because of that save, they've still got a chance of winning this. And there we are, the end of the game, and it's 1-1.
Champions Cup. Let's see who's playing who in the English Football League One. The league leaders, Barnsley, are at home to 14th placed Blackpool, while second placed Bournemouth face a trip to 8th placed Coventry City. In third place, Doncaster Rovers visit 5th placed Colchester United. 4th placed Hartlepool United host 21st placed Gillingham.
He's on the bench, and I don't know how the fans will feel about that, considering he's been in great form recently, Alan.
I don't know whether the manager's proven a point, whether they've had a little tiff, but a surprise to me.
it's Upson. Excellent play to lose his marker. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. And it will be their throw. Rochdale looking to improve on last week's result, their last game, when they were at home, and they were held at home when they played it against Chesterfield.
Well, I think they could have played a lot better in that 1-1. In fact, I think they were lucky, and I think they will lose here.
Now it's Upson. Lund. Upson. Guthrie. I think the referee's showing how he's going to officiate this match. It's going to be a free kick. He's not going to stand any nonsense. He's got the ball. Here's the shot. It might be needed again, the goalkeeper. Guthrie. And that stopped that attack because the flag has gone up for offside from the assistant.
Yeah, you do have to take a chance when you play that kind of game, but they're confident in the way that they're regimented at the back.
Atkinson. Just looking at the last 5 league games for the home team, Alan, 5 points improved, that means 10 points dropped.
It does, if you look on that side of things, and I think you've got to as well, because this team for me is better than that.
Lund. Cannon. Here's the cross. And that cross is coped with by the defender. Atkinson. Great tackling technique to win the ball cleanly. Cross it. Upson! Well, you've got to compliment him for trying, but that's well off target. He's fumbled it here. Well, the visiting team come here with a 5 league game run in which they've accumulated 7 points.
Well, it's lower mid-table, isn't it, that kind of form, and not what you expect from this team.
Here's the chance. Atkinson. Will be adjudged offside here. Close, but got to get the movement timed a little bit better.
You just want your striker to delay that run. He is pretty quick. He can afford to give the defender another yard.
3 minutes, that's what's going to be played for added time. score is 0-0 here. Half-time, teams level, just as expected, Alan.
Yeah, it's been a good first half and we've had a few chances, but I don't know, I think in the second half we might see a little bit more of an open game and even more chances.
Being kind, I think it was a cautious first half between these two teams, wasn't it? They've got to actually throw some of this caution to the wind, you would think.
Yeah, it was dull, let's be fair, but I think as tiredness sets in towards the end of the match, you'll see a few more chances.
Oh, in goes the cross. The defender's done well to deal with that cross. That's offside. And the referee's acknowledged that fact. Home team ready to make a change. Now Stewart. That's the way to win the ball back. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Got to be. Still a chance after that save. Keeper's done well. Danger not averted. He's reached it and he's caught it with a save. Brilliant. With a chance, and they've got in to score here. Knew he'd only got time for that one touch. But what a touch, Alan.
Love to see those first-time finishes, the sign of a natural finisher. Well, it's not coincidence. How many goals has he scored during his career from these kind of angles and distances?
Now it's up. Stewart, and it's passed back again. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble. And the ball gets to here. Well, they've got to try and stay patient here in these closing minutes.
Well, I think we're going to see some Route 1 stuff here, Martin, in the next few minutes. Might not be pretty, but I'll be hoping it'll be effective.
It's confidently done to dink the ball into a teammate like that. And it'll go into the middle now. No doubt about that, goal kick. Can we have another look at the goal? Yes. Well, he's entitled to do that, Alan, isn't he? Let the play go on. Good refereeing in your book. He's come back and booked him now.
Yeah, well, I think so. You always want to see a ref play advantage. He did that, but I think he had to punish the player.
He's away, beyond the slide tackle.
Boże, jestem źle, łowisz.
They're looking
Sveta
to
ti
make the
jebem.
change now as quickly as possible, the home team. Ray. Oh, a muscle's gone for this player. Ooh, right, the back heel didn't come off. And they've got the ball back through a very good interception. Guthrie. And the keeper can collect this one. We might get an update on that injury now from our man Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
Yeah, a bit of concern from the bench because they can see the player feeling his hamstring, but at the moment he's not signalling that he wants to come off.
Thanks, Jeff. That's got us right up to date. Here's the shot. Well, that goalkeeper is doing his job to try and get them back into this match.
Yeah, and he's kept his side in it here. It might just be vital.
And it's a headed effort at goal. That's no problem for the goalkeeper. It's straight at him. good control here. Quite congested midfield, but good passing from this team. Now Jones. He's got space. Here's the chance. He's gone for goal. Goal! Superb goal here.
Well, the goalkeeper did his very best, but I think he might have regrets that he didn't get hold of that.
Well, that has made it 2-0. That's it. Final whistle.
Se la voy a poner así.
I don't know whether we'll see him play today. He's on the bench, but he's perhaps just phasing himself out of the professional game. Retirement has been the talk.
Yeah, I'm sure he wouldn't take that decision lightly. I mean, he's had a really good career that he can look back on with a great deal of pride, but it does seem he's coming towards the end.
Well read by the defender to intercept. Simonsen. Buckler. Oh, in goes the cross. And he's in there with a header. It's a fine header, but it's just gone wide.
Yeah, and keeper rooted to his spot. He couldn't have got there.
Got the tackle in. Crosses in. Oh, well done, the goalkeeper. He's come out and caught it confidently. Right in quickly to try and win the ball back. Here's an opportunity, maybe. Got to be. Very good piece of blocking. McGovern. Portsmouth hoping to win this one. It's not an easy task, though. That was an easy decision for the assistant. It's offside. He's gone too early. Hopper. Found his teammate well. They'll need to try and get the ball back now. Good forward play from them. a stumble, no more than that. And that has gone out of play with the deflection. Simonsen. It'll be a corner. Alan, what do you think about his form recently?
Been struggling, hasn't he? It's not the kind of form that we've become accustomed to with this lad. I don't know what's going on.
Comes in with a tackle. Now the possibility for a cross. Well, that looked dangerous, but they've dealt with it, and that phase is gone now. It's a corner. Goalkeeper makes the save, and it's a clean save too. Doesn't drop the ball. Simonsen. Hopper. Well defended here from a good cross. And the defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. I would think the manager of the visiting team is a bit worried. 4 points from the last. Last 5 games.
Yeah, it's been less than spectacular, and he's under some pressure. I've seen him get some stick from the fans and in the papers, and he'll need to see a change of fortune quickly.
And the cross comes in now. Well, the defender has dealt with the cross.
All visual had indicated at least 3 minutes of added time. 3 minutes.
Now McGovern. Nichols. Simonsen. That's a good challenge. Well, we're halfway through, and we haven't yet got a goal to bring to you. 0-0 at half-time. Start of the second half here, and the spectators just hoping for some more goal-mouth action. It was a bit on short supply in the first half.
Well, you can say that again. Nothing to shout about, really. You've got to think it's going to improve.
And he looks for support on his left. It's one back. In with a chance, and he knocks in the goal. So we restart with Portsmouth in the lead. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. He's played well here, the defender, because that was an excellent cross, and he's coped with it well. Carson. Keeps it going well. That's gone back to him. Abdul. Carson. forward on form, just to slip his man there and take the chance that his skill created for him.
Well, it was great control to start off with, and didn't he strike it early? I think that's what did for the keeper as well.
Well, we're back at level pegging again at 1-1. Nichols. Got the away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now. Gets his foot in there. Attacking well here. That's almost the flick of the switch from the manager to say, right, we're going into our defensive game now.
Well, it could be construed as a negative move, this, by the manager. I wonder if it... live to regret it, just getting everybody behind the ball.
Home team ready to make a change. Got to be. The goalkeeper this time comes
Pičku,
out
bre
of
materinu.
who's already scored past him.
Se vas prošao.
Great speed off his line.
And he's up to head it away. Butler. Goes for goal! That's a great block. That's going to be a corner. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. That'll be another corner coming up. And the goalkeeper coming off his line. It's 82 minutes played now. He saw that coming in the nick of time. Throw in now. Substitution coming up for Portsmouth.
Number 23.
Right in quickly to try and win the ball back. It could be on in this attack. They've got men over to try and get a winning goal.
There's 3 minutes added time.
Oh, in goes the cross. And they put it in! They'll win it now, surely.
And it's something of the dying art amongst players these days, the ability to use the neck muscles like that. Great header.
Here's the goal again. We had seemed to be stuck in a bit of a stalemate, true, but this very, very late goal has changed that.
They threw men forward and they've got the reward.
Alan, it's obvious what they've got to do, having defended poorly. How hard is it to do that, to switch like that onto all-out attack?
Well, it's time for a more gung-ho approach now. They need a goal. Having conceded there when they were trying to just shut up shop, didn't work, and he has got to change his tactics, the manager.
So it's over, and we have a definite result, 2-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for visiting us.
It's time to turn our attention to the draw of the Johnston's Paint Trophy. Chesterfield entertain Bournemouth. Let's see who's playing who in the English Football League One. The league leaders, Bournemouth, visit 7th placed Chesterfield, while 2nd placed Barnsley are at home to 13th placed Shrewsbury Town. In third place, Rochdale face a trip to fourth place, Hartlepool United.
Treći, a? Idemo gasimo. Idemo gasimo. Znamo šta radimo. Real usrani. Madrid 1-1. Kakve žvale, žvale.
This is a guy who really is on top of his game at the moment, and no wonder he started. He's probably the first name on the team sheet.
Yeah, I would imagine so, and the opposition, I'm sure, would have spoken a lot about him in the dressing room beforehand. A danger man.
Now he'll get it back again. Green. He's being challenged now. Richards. That'll be the goalkeeper's ball. Delighted with this current run that they're on, the home team. They've got 12 points from the last 5 league games.
Even when they're not playing particularly well, they've managed to pick up a point or 3.
Carson. And that's given away possession. Carson. It's offside, and the referee's given it. To Harrison. Garvin. Well done. To Green. Could be dangerous. And here's the cross. And the ball in is dealt with well by the defender. Well, we could get some... We could be in. Very good defending here. In a dangerous moment because of that counter-attack.
We have a missing child by the name of Jason Van Tone. Jason, please.
Well, that's gone back to him.
Stewards.
And this is going to be a throw. To the wingman, and the cross is in, and it's a header, and it's just wide.
And he's gone for the corner and he's not missed it by much, but wasted opportunity.
Carson.
Oh, God.
Garvin. Walker. On to the attack now. A little too eager to get in behind the opposition, caught offside. Carson. The ref blows for the free kick. No difficulty for the ref here because that should be a booking, and it is.
Well, you look at the ref and his view, he was right on top of it, so he knew what he wanted to do there.
Carson. And that will be a throw. fairly and won the ball cleanly. The added time is 4 minutes. And that will be offside. Flag went up. The interception there was key, really, to the side that's having to defend at the moment. Well, that is half-time, and the score is 0-0 here. There's been a lot of effort from these two well-matched teams, but nothing decisive. And at half-time, it is level pegging here.
Yeah, I don't think...
Kick-off for the second half after a pretty cautious, economical first period.
That's one way of putting it. Instantly forgettable would be another. Let's hope for better.
And Green. Holden. And it's gone out for a throw. Walker. Could whip it in from here. Most defenders will have been told by the coach. Here's the chance. And it's a goal here.
Su pičku materinu, bre, izodbijeni.
Well, that's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0. Carson. Chance for the cross. Well, the attacker is now for choice, really, in terms of support. One or two players are warming up.
On gleda
The home
loptu,
team will
boli ga
see who
kurac.
comes on. To Green. Almost lost his footing. It keeps going.
Lepte jebane, te na jeb.
It's time for some fresh legs here. And Smith. That's gone back to him. Garvin.
Uzmi mu, bre. Vidi ovo.
Right into the bottom corner.
Šta me seču.
Nobody else has had a chance to react.
Mora
He was the
poraz.
man thinking, he was the man
Poslije
with the
imamo
ability
jedan
to
poraz.
place it into that bottom left.
And it's 2-0 here.
Je,
Walker.
s ovakvom igrom. Teško. Vidi ovo. Teraj se, bre, više u pizdu u materinu.
That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. And on the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting ready to come on.
Vidi ovih, ovamo, ono. Vredi. Moramo da izgubimo, moramo.
Good defensive play, no cross, and no danger now. It's a corner.
Going on is number 23.
And the defender has dispossessed him. They're looking to make the change now as quickly as possible, the home team. Abdul. It is a
A desi mu
defensive
dao
plan
lopta,
now,
reci.
there's no doubt about it, is there, Alan?
Well, one or two boos from the supporters. They're not happy with this negative approach, but I don't think they'll mind if it does the job.
Fabulous clearance. Well, that'll be a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Just a change now. He's bringing on a new player. Wonderful interception. He's got that and cleared the ball away and saved his side from a difficult situation. Cannon keeps it going. Got Not to be. Made the save, but the ball's still there. Strong tackle to break up the play. Abdul, right in quickly to try and
Jo,
win the
ko da
ball back.
šleper okrećeš. Moram da izgubimo i to ti.
Moss. They've got a great understanding, this team. Just look at the passing. 3 minutes. That's all that's left now. And it's presented to the player by the opposition. It's Smith.
Has indicated at least 2 minutes of added time.
Here's the shot, and that's the keeper's athleticism there to make that save.
9 minuta još se igra.
It's a common tactic, this, and a very sensible one for the team that are winning. Keep the ball in the corner there. They're not going to score against you from there.
So often in these circumstances you see a little scuffle.
It's over, and the referee blows the whistle for the last time.
I'm sure you agree it's been a cracking game of football. Now let's all enjoy it.
Samo
Is it a
sti
case
kura
of back
beca.
to the drawing board after a defeat like this?
I think there were positives to take out of it.
Who's playing who in the NPAL League 1? The league leaders, Barnsley, face a trip to 16th placed Gillingham.
He's not been in good form at all, Alan, has he? But he's been picked to start today.
Yeah, I did wonder about that, Martin, but the manager's kept his faith in him, and we'll see if it works or not out there.
Sliding in for that challenge. Keeping the ball moving, that's important. Here's the chance. Rochdale looking to get some bounce back into their displays, really. They lost last time out away against Hartlepool United.
Yeah, the 2-0 defeat sent out a few alarm bells, I've got to say, but the players have been made aware of their responsibilities. I think they'll bounce back today. I think they'll win.
To Jones. Can he turn away from the challenge here? Shane McElhenney. And Jones. Tackling is a real skill. That's gone out for a throw-in. Carson. And he goes for goal. Corner given. And the goalkeeper's got to collect the ball for a goal kick. shot, and he knocks in the goal.
And that's blown past the keeper before really he could react.
And the score is 1-0. Rodgers. Gonna cross it. It's whipped in quickly, and the defender has seen it coming and coped with it. Well, the away team, it's always tougher for the away team, and they come here with just 5 points from their last 5 league games.
Yeah, it's been a little bit drab from their point of view. Not much excitement in their game at the moment.
Official has indicated at least 2 minutes
And
of
Jones.
added time.
Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. At half-time, we have got...
Take your alcoholic drinks back to your seats, but enjoy the game.
So here we go
Play has stopped
for the second
for a
half.
substitution. Going on now is number 25.
Jones. Robinson. Oh, in goes the cross. Didn't hesitate, did he, with that challenge? Close got to be.
Yeah,
It's a
we do.
well-taken goal, and they're level. We're all level again. 1-1 the score.
Läpte jebana.
Carson. I see a substitute coming on for the away team here. They've linked up well. Crosses in. Will never be. Afraid to shoot, but he'll be hoping for better efforts than that.
An exact whistle. Please contact the nearest steward.
That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. Torres. And the goalkeeper can come out, take a touch, pick it up when he wants. He's controlling the play here. His teammates just borrow the ball for a few moments, and the free kick coming up.
Kakav free kick, jebem li ti sve.
When we look back on the game, this will be a key moment. It could work for them, it could work against them, this change. Throw in now. I think we'll see with these possession stats, Alan, that yes, the game has been as even as it seemed without the easy decision.
No nemoj prekidati napad, mamu ti jebem lupov.
Got the word from the ref to take the free kick quickly, and on they go.
Vidi ovo što on radi.
Dung. Terrific
Što
tackle.
pičku materinu nesposobno.
Been a terrific contest this match, and it could have a fantastic end to it as well. So close. Robinson. And he read their minds. Brilliant defending in the circumstances. And Jones. Shane McElhenney. Five more minutes here. Robinson. Torres. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. And is this the moment for them? And the cross is in. That's good defensive play from the cross. And the
A
offside
što
is given.
to?
Here's Robinson.
Šu pičku bre materinu.
That's it, the referee's blown.
Žgoljavu.
Final whistle, and we finish level.
Champions Cup. Monaco 2, Rosenborg.
Who's playing who in the N-Power League 1? The league leaders, Barnsley, visit 22nd placed Leyton Orient, while second placed Bournemouth face a trip to 7th placed Portsmouth. In third place, Hartlepool United are at home to 17th placed Bury. Fourth placed Colchester United entertain 14th placed Shrewsbury Town. Fourth bottom, Wycombe Wanderers host 6th placed Doncaster Rovers.
He's on the bench, and I don't know how the fans will feel about that, considering he's been in great form recently, Alan.
I don't know whether the manager's proven a point, whether they've had a little tiff, but a surprise to me.
And it's going to be a throw here. Carson.
Good skill. You look.
He's made the save. Opportunity here. Here's the shot. And we've got a goal. That's the first one, and I think there'll be a few more to come.
Well, I've missed a few of these in my time. It isn't as easy as it looks. But he made it look easy then, I've got to say.
And the score is 1-0. Rochdale will be looking to get a victory here. They need a victory, really. Last time out, they were at home. They couldn't find a winning goal and drew against Swindon Town.
Yeah, positive to take from the 1-1. And I do fancy them for a victory here.
We could be in. Got to be. Oh, that's what we've come to see. That's a brilliant goal.
He's guided this one home first time. It's a really smart finish.
Well, that has made it 2-0. Carson. I think this visiting team are really going to be a handful to the home side. When you look at their record, the last 5 league games have got 10 points.
Yeah, they've got a bit of steel about them this side, and they won't be easy to beat at all here.
Oh, the defender cut that out in the nick of time. Here's 3 points for a corner. Great stop. Well, they just can't get the ball away. It's another corner.
Dale mai, bueno.
It's a goalkeeper who's asserted himself from the corner. The defenders love that. It's back, it's their ball again, through good intercepting play. And it will be their throw. That's gone back to him. And that cross is coped with by the defender. This could be it. That was an easy decision for the assistant. It's offside. He's gone too early. Carson. Didn't hesitate, did he, with that challenge? He might be through. Advantage played, we love to see it.
Well, the ref wanted to keep the game going, but you could see there was no advantage to the team who had the player fouled.
Throw in here. Carson. And the cross is in. Keeping the ball moving, that's important.
There will be at least 4 minutes of added time.
Well, he's been given the ball, really. Didn't have to do too much to get it. It's a poor pass. And he's got the ball well to set his team on the front foot by intercepting.
Samo ostaju lopta, čim njihov dođemo i ostane lopta.
And 2-0 is the score at the halfway mark. Good game with a lot of mid. And we've got another 45 minutes to go. And set your watches, off we go. Possibly booking this. Benitez. Got the tackle in. Played into the middle. You can only put it. Behind for the corner. through to the goalkeeper. Pritchard. And it was an easy interception. That could open them up. In with a chance. Right, he's gone for goal. It was a good attack, a good effort at goal. If they are going to lose, they're going to go down fighting.
Yeah, and I think the opposition probably know now that they've virtually won this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Jeremy and Jeanette, who were married at the stadium on the 11th of the month.
Well, that'll be a throw. And that's good support as they build this attack. That will help ease the pressure. Can they do it in these closing minutes?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see the opposition manager put another centre-half on here to try and cope with this aerial bombardment that's about to come, I think.
Well, it could be in. Got to be. Well, that's gone behind. It'll be a corner. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Keeper will come out and collect that. They've got the ball back through a very good interception. 7 more minutes to go. Keeper can collect this one. How frustrating is this for the other team trying to get a touch of the ball?
3 minutes of added time. Substitution on the field.
Well, they've decided to make a change. There's activity down there amongst the substitutes, and one will be coming on. He slid in there with the tackle. Just picked it off, that throw-in, saw it coming. And it's come to an end here with the final whistle.
I hope you've enjoyed.
Who's playing who in the NPAL League 1? The league leaders, Bournemouth, host third-placed Hartlepool United, while second-placed Barnsley are at home to fourth-placed Colchester United.